Chicago, United States of America, February 15, 2017. Teacher, Midwayer Thomas. Subject, Time is too valuable to be wasted. Received by Valdeer, Soarees. Hello, this is Midwayer Thomas. I am glad you finally decided to take a message from me. I am Thomas, the one who took an interest in you long before you knew that beings like me to exist. I have accompanied you to all the cities in which you lived, I observed your life, and assisted you in ways you'll never know. It was not by pure chance that you found the Urantia Papers in Asia. We didn't trick you, but we did make good use of the circumstances of isolation you experienced at the time. My lesson for you today is, time is too valuable, stop wasting it. Frankly, you do so in many ways. But, since you like things in threes, here they are. First, human beings waste time by lacking priorities. It is not that many of you don't have priorities. But, rather, your priorities are not of spiritual values. Spirit-valuable realities endure time and they benefit you even to eternity. But hollow priorities are short-lived and need constant replacement. Spirit-valuable priorities are those that reflect the values of goodness, which is love, truth, which is meanings, and beauty, which is harmony in your life. These values, although they may involve matter, they all transcend matter. A touch may be accidental, meaningless, or may have an intent, a meaning, a purpose, therefore it may serve to manifest love, truth, and beauty. Matter is not transcendental, but it can impregnate thoughts, purpose, and sometimes entire lives, producing materialistic human beings, whose only priority is to feed their egos. If your priorities are exclusively material, you are, indeed, wasting time. Second, human beings waste time with idle leisure. Idle leisure promotes no progress in your life. Leisure, rest, and sleep are good, pleasurable, and necessary for human beings. But, in excess, they are simply wasting time. Leisure activities take your minds from the serious things in life and revert you to a more relaxed state. Its benefits are truly re-energizing. But, an obsession for the playful can be addictive, and too much of rest, or leisure, is also a waste of time. Leisure may also offer opportunities for fellowship, and rest is a necessary ministry to the self. But, it is the discharge of duties that usually produces bona fide experiences in your lives. That results in real experiential growth. Even in the discharging of duties, lack of planning, or entertainment of distractions, can cause idleness that makes you just waste your time. Finally, human beings waste time with excessive attention to the self. Everything and anything you do that ends up with yourself will be an irreparable waste of time. It's true, you cannot take care of anyone else until you take care of yourself. To keep your life functional, self-care is essential. However, for the main purpose of serving others, not yourself. Granted, there are people that cannot even care for themselves, let alone care for others. These people are what I call opportunities for service. Their very lives are an opportunity for ministry. And by ministering to their needs we accrue experiential growth. Selflessness is not deprivation, penitence, or sacrifices that only produce narcissistic pride. Selflessness is an intentional self-forgetfulness to be of service to others. Excessive energy towards the self is a great waste of time. In that way, my friend, you see that most of human beings are wasting valuable time in their lives by not knowing which priorities are really valuable, by not realizing that idle activities do not bring growth to their lives and should be stopped, and by putting too much focus on their egos, not realizing that all effort towards the ego is not instrumental in service to others, and is nothing more than a waste of energy and time. We midwayers do not need rest, although we do need re-energizing, and occasionally some reversion activity. All of us midway spirits on earth are now all of good standing, and we know that every bona fide experience is an important contribution to the growth of the Supreme. If we, in this sphere, have the honor of being called servants of Urantia, Gaia, The planetary supreme, it certainly is not because we waste our time with trivialities, but in service, mostly to you, humans.